This is the Say It Can't Gamer, and you are live with the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
Boom, 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 boom.
No way.
Oh!
From the Queen Studios of New York, UFC Brazil recap, UFC 221 Fight Week, the MMA-Holes Hour with the MMA-Holes. Wonderful Monday night. That's right. This is the MMA-Holes Hour at our new time over here. Monday nights, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which every Monday we'll be doing this, following the JESSIE Bell Hill Show. 3 shows a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it is wonderful. It's good to be back. It's good to be sexy. It's good to be swole. Like all of you guys in the chat, inside this FAP chat over here. You guys are looking great tonight. There's a lot to talk about. We're going to cram it within an hour. That's what we're going to do over here, cram it within an hour. So everyone, get all your comments ready inside this chat room. Get all your phones ready. I want you to pick up your cell phones. And I have an MMA-Holes logo on the back of my cell phone because I'm wonderful. But I want you to get ready because we're going to be opening up the phone lines and we're going to get your thoughts on what happened this past weekend, UFC Brazil. And we're also going to talk about this upcoming week with UFC 221. Well, it's fight week. Rockhold versus Romero. Before I get started, I have to address something here. I caught some of the ends of the chat. I was in and out of the chat for Jessie Bell Hill's Swole Show, who she does a show every week as well, and she is our moderator. So go give her a subscribe if you're not subscribed to her. But I have to address something here. She ended her show talking about men fighting women in the UFC. And I have to start it off here. I mean, I was going to start it off with what is our thumbnail over here. That's right, the trainer whispering in Priscilla's Cochera's ear before the Valentina Shevchenko beating. And this was actually mic'd up. It says, "Don't worry, you'll do great." And she has that little goofy grin on her face, trusting her trainer. And look what happened there. But men fighting women? Like, what the fuck? Men fighting women? Now, I have a conspiracy here. I think Jessie was getting tired towards the end of the show, and or maybe she was on some sort of drugs. And if Jessie, if you're on the chat, I need you to explain yourself. But what is going on? CRIS CYBORG. There is no fucking way that CRIS CYBORG beats any of the men on the UFC roster. I'm gonna put it to you that way. That's what I'm gonna say. Now, CRIS CYBORG is an absolute beast. She's a scary woman. Okay, but come on. Can we all be serious here? I watched the end of her stream, and it sparked me up. I was like, there's no fucking way CRIS CYBORG would beat any of the men on the roster. And I'm not trying to be sexist or anything. CRIS CYBORG is fantastic. One of the baddest women in mixed martial arts. But to beat up a guy, I mean, come on. Let's don't be like the great Balki Bartakamis said. Don't be ridiculous. Fake ID Raz, what's going on? He has. Look at all that head movement in his chat. That's right. The head movement is wild in his chat. And we have 7,446 subscribers. Welcome new people to the show on our new time, new schedule, Monday nights. And it is wonderful. Let's see who we got in this chat. Cyborg is a man, says Jay Smooth. Agree, Sean. Olympia Lowlife is here. Bobby Bush. Asa. Dan from Oregon's here. Pulse Reloaded is here. Gred Owen Blaze. Fake ID Raz. Caden Bates. Justin Forcan is here. V is here. Steve Sparks. Jesus Christ. Look at all you motherfuckers. Happy Monday. Now, we try to give you the best Mondays, the best Wednesdays, and the best Fridays every week. And then we give you the best fight reactions when fights happen. UFC 221 is, that's Chris's picks, is this weekend, and we will be giving you another fight, buddies. So we're going to be discussing this card. We're going to be talking about this card. is what I say. I love the main event. The co-main's a fun one there. A couple other little stories in here, but it kind of licked my balls. We're going to get into a little bit more of that as the show progresses. But check this out over here. Now, this was the co-main event. Priscilla was walking into the cage, making her UFC debut, an undefeated fighter, Brazilian striker. She went up against a Valentina Shevchenko over here, Valentina Shevchenko. And it was a close one. It was a real nail-biter. Yamazaki was the ref. If you guys don't know who Yamazaki is, hey, what's up, Pull None? Pull None ya. Yamasaki's the heart. I don't know. I'm like a retard. I can't make the heart. Anyway, he does the heart and shit and stuffs. And yeah, he was the ref for this event. Look at the statisticals over here. Now it's updated. Before it was like one strike the whole fight. But, you know, Priscilla got off a swole 3 with 2 significant strikes. And it was a goddamn mutilation over here. Apparently, Priscilla hurt her leg and still went on. It somehow got into the second round, which, you know, perhaps it shouldn't have gone into the second round. And, I mean, it is so lopsided. It was such a beating. The UFC, I mean, literally wanted to give Shevchenko a layup. And sure enough, Shevchenko gets this layup. And she makes easy work of Priscilla Cochera. Now, I'm sure Priscilla will get another shot against an opponent that makes sense, not Valentina Shevchenko. But at 125, Valentina looks like the real deal. Okay? Valentina does look like the real deal. We need to talk about this Yamazaki fella. Okay? Mario Yamazaki. We need to talk about him. Now, Mario Yamazaki let this fight go on pretty long. It went significantly long. Either he calls it quick or he lets it go too long. It's either one way or the other way. And he can't seem to get his head wrapped around how things should be. I don't know what to say. You know, I'm not the ref, and it seems like a tough job, you know. But at the same time, Priscilla was getting the living shit kicked out of her. Mounted, back taken, elbows slicing the fuck out of her face. The girl is tough as nails, but she was just catching a beating that was unbelievable and unbearable to watch. And when should a ref come in and stop a fight? What's acceptable? There are some people that say, "Hey, this is mixed martial arts, right? You know, you should let the fighter either tap or get knocked out. You should give him the benefit of the doubt." And I agree with that. But where is the line, right? We don't know where the line is with mixed martial arts, and it's a problem. You know, I think it's a problem with the sport. Sometimes it's too quick. Sometimes it just takes forever, and you just don't know when. And it's like the ref's judgment. And Mario Yamazaki, let's go over here to the DMs over here. He broke his silence, right? There he is with his big fucking, I don't know if it's a Japanese head or a Chinese head, I'm not sure. But he breaks his silence, and Priscilla's over here, and there's the look on this picture says it all, right? Let's get a little closer to this thing, right? Look at Priscilla's face. Now she has a new face now. She's old. And her cornerman is staring with his fucking cross that really didn't do much in this fight. Priscilla's covered in her own blood, and her cornerman is literally, you know, buttering up her face. And it's like, "You're gonna be okay." And she's looking at him like, "You cunt! You couldn't throw the goddamn towel. You couldn't throw the goddamn towel. You had to let me catch the beating of all beatings." Like, the look on her face is priceless over here, right? I can't get any closer for some reason. Anyway, the look on her face says it all. And Priscilla, she's fucking pissed. She's pissed. And she's so pissed. Shevchenko's like, "Well, I guess I win." And then Priscilla's like, "You fucking dickhead. No sex for you tonight." No, the crackhead takes the L. All right, let's go to Yamazaki over here. He says, "During the second round, I signaled to Patricia." Anyway, says that if she didn't move, I'd stop the fight. And every time I'd stop. I told her, and she moved to try to escape from the punches. Unfortunately, I also can't control the number of blows thrown. Again, when a fighter is trying to come back, she's game. Okay? So he's giving her the benefit of the doubt, I guess, right? Fighters go through times of hard effort and dedication to be there. MMA is a contact sport, and no fighter likes his fight to be stopped with no chance to revert the result. In my opinion, I allowed Patricia to be a warrior and keep fighting. I could have stopped the fight in the second crucifix or in the mount, but she moved the whole time. So did Jesus. So did Jesus when they were nailing him to the fucking cross, right? He still had a chance. I also recognized that that I should have stopped when she tapped the first time to the rear naked choke. I only stopped a few seconds later. It only takes a few seconds. About other people's opinions, it's their right to say. So now I need to know in the chat right now, the cringe chat, the best chat on YouTube, the MMA-Holes, this Yamazaki fella, what do you guys think, okay? I think we could all agree that it went on too long, but should he be crucified? Let me know your thoughts in this chat. I'm sure you guys have a lot to say. I will share a slice for Taco Dan. Okay, that's good. I mean, it's not like she was carried out of the in a stretcher, says Asa. I guess that's true. Yamazaki would have let Floyd tee off on Conor. He should go ref boxing. Deal, says Dan. People just hate watching girls get bloody. We love to see a bloody match with guys. All right, Justice. Let's see. Virtual feed. Mario Yamazaki from Dan from Morgan says Mario Yamazaki gets shit for Lee versus Chiesa. Was totally justified. No hand fighting. He went limp. This one for bad. But okay. Hunt and Weidman being were worse. Oh, jeez, I can't fucking. The coffee's kicking in. Hunt and Weidman beating were worse. So yeah, that was an interesting one over there. Hunt Weidman. I mean, it's not the first. It's not Mario Yamazaki's first dance, right? He's been criticized a lot. It's funny. My reaction to this, and it was during the fight reaction, is I really wanted to see Priscilla get to the second round in some horrific way. I don't know why. I was like, stop the fight, but I was like, I kind of want to see if Priscilla could get off the bench into the second round, you know, and we got to see that. And it took 33 seconds for Valentina to make it very easily known that she will be winning this fight. Yeah, Yamazaki, I'm sorry. I mean, I never want to see a person lose their job, and who am I to say a guy should lose their job? But I mean, how many times can you let this happen? You know, how many times can you let this happen? I do feel, though, that the corner of Patricia, I think the corner should have thrown a towel. Okay? That's something that I think should have happened. Let's be honest here. Your fighter, I know, goes through this camp, and you want to give her the benefit of the doubt, and you want to say, hey, you know, if the ref is not stopping it, hey, give your fighter every chance she gets. But let's be honest. I feel that the corner's a little responsible here, too, you know? If you see your fighter in that much danger, I mean, that could have been very serious. The corner was just like, yeah, all right, the ref's letting it go. We're going to let it go. Let me know in the chat if you think the corner should have thrown in the towel with a yes or no. Let me know in the chat right now, Monday. And as you guys let me know, we've got 10 more likes. 10 more likes. What's up, friends and family? If you are new to the show, we are the MMA-Holes. And we are wonderful, wonderful.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
There we go. And we find out that Darth Bane is the penis breath of the chat. Thank you, Nightbot, for jumping in with that. Let's see. Yes. Ann H says, yes. Should have thrown in the towel. Yes. Bobby Bush, yes. Sean McKenzie, yes. A lot of yeses in there. So V was saying yes, too. A lot of people are saying yes, yes, yes. I think so, too. Bobby Bush hopes the dislikes die of AIDS. And Asa jumps in with the super chat.
Stipe stuffed Nanu almost as bad and no one cared.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know if it was... Listen, Ngannou really caught hell from Stipe. It wasn't as vicious, though. I mean, the way Valentina carved her up, bludgeoned her, and got on top of her. I mean, at least Ngannou got a couple of shots in. This girl, Priscilla, didn't really get a chance to do much. But thank you so much, Asa, for the super chat. I do appreciate it. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, Valentina Shevchenko. I mean, look at the stats here. This is not Stipe Ngannou stats. This is ridiculous stats over here. But I don't know. Let her die, says Jay Smooth. Mike Lanzalone says yes. Fook the dislikes. Caden Bates, yes. No, let the blood flow. So fake ID Raz is with a no. Jay wants her dead. Slip Easy wants her dead. Between the ref, her, and her corner, someone could have stopped. Couldn't have. So it's not all on the refs. As Asa, I'm kind of with you on this. Asa, I'm kind of with you. Chris, is this true? Is there a feud between you and some Jeffrey Dahmer wannabe? I'm just asking and just saying. A feud should. I don't know how you can address a feud. You know, sometimes you have to get into a little bit of a debate with a retard, and that's what happened. I got into a debate with a retard. It was kind of like fighting a man with no arms. You know, what are you gonna do? Why my penis breath as a non-binary being who identifies as a guinea? I'm fucking furious. So Darth Bane is mad at Nightbot and going after him. Ngannou should box. Christopher Shelton, Yamazaki follows the samurai way. Death before dishonor. So there you go. They threw in the towel during Kish versus Herrig to wipe up the shit. This Pulse nightclub.
Wonderful.
Chris, she got 3 strikes in on the bullet. That's true. There are 3 strikes, and the best about that stat is 2 of them were significant strikes. They were very, very significant strikes. Anyway, let's look at the rest of the card over here. I was complaining about this card coming in. Okay, I was complaining about this card coming in, and this card was a pleasant surprise. And we've seen it before on these fight nights where you're just like, oh, God, do I want to fucking watch this? You know, I'm not really into it. Okay, pleasantly surprised. Check this out. KO TKO right off the bat. Fantastic fight over here. KO TKO, 2 in a row. We have a sub. That's 3 finishes in a row over here. We had a decision, but a war. Good fight. Over here, a decision probably went the wrong way, but still a decision. And it was a decent fight between the two. It was okay, right? This one over here, banging over here. This guy Santos is a fucking killer. He's a straight up killer. This guy Santos over here. Keep an eyeball on him. This fight over here was good. We had the singer of Freddie Mercury. We had Cordanello over here with an interesting decision, a fun fight to watch. This fight was dog shit, straight up trash, garbage. I wanted a dog to squat on my face and shit on my mouth. It was fucking horrible. This fight over here, it was all right. You know, it was decent. It was a decent fight. Credit to Green fighting a guy that was a lot heavier than him. Took the fight anyway. This was a goddamn bloody mess. So now, up to the co-main event, the card was fun. You know, considering we had a couple of duds here and there, the card was definitely overachieving. And now we have Machida versus Anders, which is very, very interesting. Okay, this is the fight card that happened this weekend. Machida versus Anders, and there is a lot of things I want to discuss with you guys over here. Machida gets the win, and I kind of feel home field advantage. You know, he did catch some damage in the 3rd round. I feel that he won 1, 2, and 5. That's my opinion. And 3, 4, I say Anders. Machida did win a decision, and I'm not furious about it. It could have went either way. You know, Anders was in the fight the whole time, you know. Machida did a lot of running around, but, you know, Lyoto, that's his thing, man. He's, you know, he runs around with the counter-striking, and for those who haven't watched the Machida fight, I mean, it really wasn't a surprise how he fought that one. He fought to win, and he won. My question to you guys, are you upset with this fight here? Now, Anders takes his first loss. He didn't seem too upset with it after the fight. You know, he's like, yeah, it is what it is. He respects Machida for who he is. He went the distance with Machida, who is a legend. But let me know what you guys think in the chat. Are you upset with this decision? Do you think they got it right? Do you think they got it wrong? And what is next for Lyoto the Dragon Machida? Let me know what you think is next. He calls out Michael Bisping, and I think that's a fantastic fight right there. Let's make it a retirement fight. Let's do it in London. Machida, Bisping, and let's say goodbye to both those guys because they're legends, those two, right? Right? Michael Bisping and Machida. I'm down. I'm down for it. So let's make that happen. Hey, Mattman. Mattman's here. What's up? G-Man says AIDS. Anders won that fight, says N.H. Talk about Freddie. What up, Mattman? Anders lost it. He blew it. He blew it. Should have won, but didn't, says Sean McKenzie. Mattman, good job, Potato. Nah, can't be. Asa says Stipe versus Ngannou was a 200-30 on the strikes, so it wasn't as bad as 240-3, but close. It was a complete domination. I'll give you that, Asa. Shitty fight, both losses, George. UFC Top 10 says beep beep Jessie. Last Potato says thanks, Mattman. I don't give a fook. I fell asleep in round 1. So there you go. Leo Mexican Bruce Lee wannabe says slip easy. Bellator. This is Pulse Reloaded. Karate Style wins against is Jay Smooth. And Jay, yeah, he likes that karate stuff. I like Bongs, his Last Potato. What's up, Last? Sounds good, said Bobby Bush. And Machida versus Bisping. Good fight. Chris, they got it wrong. So NH is pissed. She's like, no. V just says Chris, and that is my name. My name is Chris. Just raising my daughter, training, and staying medicated. Okay, there you go, Matt Man. There you go. Matt Man is doing his thing. When are you getting shitty knickers back on, says V. You know what? I will reach out to, I wanted to let, it's sad that I know who you're talking about. Justine Kish, I do want to get her back on because that was an interesting decision over here, which I think they got completely wrong. I think she was robbed in her fight in her hometown in North Carolina. And, yeah, I'll reach back out to her. I'll get her back on the show. If you guys want it, we'll make it happen. Leota should fight Bisping, but Leota will win. So there you go. So, wow, Leota will win, so sleep easy. All right, here we go. One last question about this Machida thing, and I'm going to open up the phone lines. We're going to discuss UFC 221 very shortly. So the number there is not there. It's underneath the tablet over there. We'll be opening up the phone lines. But I do want to know, who wins the fight, okay? Who wins the fight? Leota Machida or Michael Bisping? Who would win in that retirement fight? Let me know. Leota Machida versus Leota the Dragon Machida versus Michael Bisping. And look at this motherfucker with the Luke Thomas icon. Jumping in with the super chat. Tommy Bones.
What the fuck is crackling in the holes?
There is a lot crackling in the holes on a Monday night. Tommy Bones, thank you for the wonderful, wonderful donation.
Wonderful.
I do appreciate it. We're doing good over here, man. Everyone's doing wonderful, wonderful, right? When we're live, we're wonderful, wonderful. Let's see what we got over here. Give Kish my number, Chris. Sean McKenzie, you want me to set it up? Boo Stefan. Olympia says, Matt, man, I would the shit out of Kish, literally. I would the shit. All right, Chris, be honest. Has Kish sent you nudes? Yes. We go back and forth. I sent her my dick pics.
Super chat.
Super chat. V. What's up, V?
She got robbed.
She got robbed, says V. Who is she, though? Oh, Justine Kish? Yeah, Justine Kish completely got robbed. So I agree. Thank you, V. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the super chats. I do appreciate it. It's very generous of you, friends. Thank you for supporting the greatest show on YouTube. I have some interesting stuff coming in the near future, right? And I've been testing stuff out on my phone. We did a test stream for the Super Bowl on the second channel. Go sub to the second channel. When you get a chance, when we're not live on this channel, we'll be live on that channel. So go go sub to the second channel over there. It's called Not the MMA-Holes. Go check that out. But I've been testing around with my phone, and I have a new look for our next phone live stream, and I think I'm going to debut it versus the during the Roy Jones fight. Roy Jones is doing his last boxing match on Fight Pass, so I'm thinking about going live for that. Let me know at the ones if you guys want to see a fight reaction to Roy Jones, which, I mean, we'll just have a little fun with the cell phone stream. Machida wins his Pulse. Bisping is a bum, says Stefan. Kill him. I got Bisping, says Darth Bane. Easy. I agree with you, Darth. I think Bisping is the one, too. Caden Bates goes Bisping. Last Potato says, I got Bisping by triangle choke. Holy shit, that moan is scary, says Greg Odin Blaze. Slip Easy says, Leota Machida up to confusing for Bisping, but Bisping has advantage being tougher, but Leota wins. So Leota for the win, says Slip Easy. G-Man Mule says, I say we all give her a little bit of a break on shit talking this time. Well, G-Man, you contributed last time. UFC top 10s. My mom's boyfriend's dog has to be put down. I'm sad today. Oh, my God. And my freaking parents' cat. Ugh. Oh, God. You guys want to see Roy Jones? You're going crazy. Steve Sparks, Dan from Oregon, UFC top 10, Caden Bates, Bobby Bush, all want to see a Roy Jones Jr. stream. So why the fuck not? We got 10 more likes. All right, friends, fuck it. We'll do a nice, fun phone stream for the Fight Pass Roy Jones Jr. fight.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck Roy Jones Jr. is fighting and this and that. I mean, granted, Roy Jones Jr. is a legend. But I think we'll have a little fun. It's interesting to see that the UFC is really dabbling in boxing. And, hey, if it has to do with the UFC, I'm in. I'm in. Kish going to get roasted if she comes back, says Jay Smooth. Maybe I should leave the phone lines off. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open the phone lines. Now, we're only doing the show for an hour. This is the MMA-Holes Hour, so let's get this party going. We're opening up the phone lines at 516-522-0267. I want to know what your thoughts are on this past fight weekend, the Brazilian fight card, which actually was a lot of fun. I have to say, I had a lot of fun watching this one over here. Had a good time with you guys. And I also want to know what you're thinking for UFC 221, Romero versus Rockhold. Now, I don't like to give my picks right away, but right off the bat, I'm telling you, Luke Rockhold will win this fight. The number 2, Luke Rockhold, will win this fight. I don't think Romero has a chance. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying. Let me know in the chat who you guys have. Rockhold or Romero. Michael Bisping. Let me know right now. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Go ahead, see it. Extra high. I see it. You're up to come. Go ahead. That load all over yourself.
Yes.
All for this pretty little ass.
Okay, thank you, George. I appreciate the call. That was good. That was George calling in. 516-522-0267. Let me know who you got. Luke Rockhold, the dreamy one, versus the fucking chiseled one, Yo Romero, the soldier of God. Let me know in the chat. Big black guy will win, says Greg. Faggot says last potato. He goes with the faggot. Jessie in the chat. What's up, Jessie? Go subscribe to Jessie, our moderator. She is wonderful, wonderful as well. If Luke bombs his head like he did to Bisping and the other Joker in his last fight, he could get caught, says V. You're alive with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
716, baby. G-Man Mule, what's up?
G-Man Mule. What's going on, man? Welcome to the show. What's on your mind?
Thank you, brother. I just want to touch on a few things. First of all, definitely got Bisping over the Dragon. I think the Dragon is approaching, his senior year, so definitely got Bisping in that fight. But I wanted to talk about something that I think people are just a little bit delirious over, a little bit crazy. I think if Cody gets in there, I don't think the fight will happen, but if Cody happens to get in there, if they arrange this fight with Frankie, I don't give Frankie a chance in fucking hell. And I know you're going to disagree, and I know a lot of people are going to fucking disagree. But I think he's too fast. He hits too hard. I don't see him having a fucking chance in hell. He has good takedown defense. I mean, your thoughts on that?
All right. Thank you, G-Man, for the call. And we need to touch base on this because that's right. Cody Garbrandt, it doesn't look like the TJ thing's happening. TJ Dillashaw said that he is not going to fight Cody. They're not going to fill in for the UFC 222 fight card over there. They need a headliner. Max Holloway got hurt. Frankie Edgar says he's still down. There was thoughts that they were going to have part 2, Dillashaw versus Garbrandt, and TJ said no. He goes, no. And he said that because of the whole DJ situation. He wants a DJ fight. He don't want no short notice shit. He's the champ, and he wants to be treated like the champ. All right, fine. Fair enough. So Cody's like, yeah, man, I'll get in there, and I'm gonna fight whoever. I'll fight Frankie if I have to fight Frankie, because I'm Cody Garbrandt, and I'll take on Frankie Edgar, the answer. I'll fuck him up. I'll fuck him up really bad and hard because I got a big retarded head. I'll fuck up Frankie Edgar. It's tough for me to think of who's gonna win this fight, Frankie versus Cody Garbrandt, and it looks like that will be the fight. The problem is we still don't have a headlining fight.
SUPERCHAT.
Tommy Bones, what's up again?
Shut the fucking TV and vote for Detective Olivia Benson.
Shut the TV and vote for Detective Olivia Benson, says Tommy Bones. So make sure you listen to that, man. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Tommy Bones, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Fuck. The problem I have with this, and let's look at the fight card over here. Let's go over to the fight card. Okay, check this out. Google to zoom in it. Okay, so this is Brazil. Let's go to the schedule. And we're going to look for UFC 222, right? This is the fight that's supposed to be on here. Cody Garbrandt said he'll step in. Max Holloway's a dunzo. I don't know why he's still here. But Max Holloway's dunzo. And Cody Garbrandt says he'll fill in. Now, I don't see there being an interim belt here. That makes zero sense, right? So if Frankie fights Cody, it's a fascinating fight. Who will win? But who's going to be the headlining fight on this card? You need a belt, right? You can't have a pay-per-view without a belt unless you have like a Conor McGregor or some circus shit going on. You can't do it. You can't sell that pay-per-view. This card's in deep shit. It really is. It's in deep shit right now because Frankie's willing to go, but what do you do here? With that being said, who would win Cody versus Frankie? Who would win that fight? Cody Garbrandt was an undefeated fighter. He hasn't won. He hasn't lost until he ran into TJ, and TJ put him away. Who would win? Frankie will smash Cody easy, says Pulse. I need to know in the chat what you guys would think. I can't, you know what? Like, right now, I would honestly really have to think about it. It's a kind of a toss-up for me. Cody Garbrandt catching the L, and now he's a little shook. He knows how to lose now. Frankie Edgar is just a goddamn legend, right? He could beat you on the feet. He could beat you on the ground. And the ground thing might be a factor in this fight. Frankie might be able to suck down Cody Garbrandt, bring him to the ground. I don't know, man. Like, right now, I can't give you an answer. No pun intended, the answer. I can't give you an answer. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Rondo says Cody. G-Man says Cody will destroy Frankie. That is guaranteed. Mule pick. Mark it down right now. So G-Man says Cody for the win. Frankie wins decision, says Sean McKenzie. Cody probably wins his V. I triggered you, says George. Peace out from Windsor, Ontario. All right, Windsor, peace out, my friend. Kobe's Corner. T-Man. There you go. Left my ass off right on time, says Darth Bane. Cody would win, says Caden Bates. So Cody for the win. Mr. Kunk Simp, Jesus Christ, what did Mr. Kunk Simp say? Darth, Jesse, notice me. Oh, Jesus Christ. One Eye Willie, what's up? Says next Friday, you guys should bet who will have a Sing Bill Nye the Science Guy song. Okay, so there's no more singing, but we're going to think of a different challenge this time around for FoodCore Fridays. So make sure in the comment section that you guys give us some guesses. Oh, not guesses. Give us some examples of what you would like to hear. By the way, thank you guys for, I got to thank Golden Boy. He dropped heat, came on Ronda Rousey.
Super
on
chat.
the Fight Buddies. He actually came on Ronda Rousey twice.
Next topic, abortion rights or religious differences.
In my opinion, you should have the right to scoop a baby out of a vagina. That's just my thoughts over there. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. And thank you, Asa Bailey, for the wonderful, wonderful donation. Appreciate that. There is a Streamlab links in the description down below. I need to hear the Ronda Rousey song again. I love it. Come on, Ronda. If you want to come on, Ronda, there's a link in the description. Golden Boy, you're the man for playing it twice. And thank you so much for those super chats over there. You guys are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. All right, let's open. I think we should be good. Okay. What the fuck? OBS. What was that? What the hell was that? I think we're back and ready to go. Let me see. I think we're good. Hit me in the chats if we're good. What the fuck was that? That was so weird. Anyway, we're back in business. I'm going to open up the phone lines. 516. I keep on pointing up here. 516-522-0267. But before that, I have to shut it off because we got another super chat with Tommy Bones. And the donations, they interrupt the show at any time. So they take precedence. I don't know what happened with OBS there. I might have to go for a rant. Hit me with the one if you want rants. Why does OBS do? Why would it just disconnect me?
Super
Tommy
chat.
Bones.
Cody too tiny for Edgar. He eats those powder puff fist.
So Cody's too tiny and eats the powder puff fists, according to Tommy Bones. Thank you for the super chat. Man, yeah, it's weird. There's some fights that I see right away. There's some fights I look at. I'm like, guaranteed lock win. Very, very difficult. But that, I mean, very easy for me to say. But when it comes to Cody Garbrandt versus Frankie Edgar, I don't know. I can't give you a winner right yet. Now, this card over here, UFC 222, what do you think is going to happen here? Is this going to be demoted to a fight night if they can't put a belt on this card? And if they put a belt on this card, what will they drop here? What can they drop here as a belt fight, a title fight, a gimmick fight, anything to headline this thing? Because Cody versus Frankie will not be the title fight unless it's a fucking fight night. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Right now. Bobby Bush is dropping one, wants a rant. Anzalone wants a rant. Jesus says rant now. Rant says V. Caden Bates wants a rant as well. It is infuriating, though. And I'm thinking about it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe by the end of the show, you guys will get a rant. 516-522-0267. Let me know what is the title fight for UFC 222. Remember, there is a Wednesday show, and we're going to get deep into this Saturday's card, which is UFC 221. We will be getting deep into that on Wednesday. The TGIW, Kobe's Corner, T-Man, Jesse Bell Hill, and myself. One no probs in my stream, though, says Dan from Oregon. Dan, your Streamlabs OBS, though, right? I think. The thing is, too, if you look at this show, we have so many fucking things going on here. So OBS, it just can't handle this swollenness. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
I sexually identify as an attack helicopter.
Thank you. George is back. And says rant. Let's see. You, Mikey, want to play UFC after the stream? Says Darth Bane wants to play with Mike. They'll take the card off pay-per-view and make it a fight night, says Sean McKenzie. And I'm starting to think that might be the case. Good news is Old Yeller is in a better place now, says Jay Smooth. Or cancel it, says Sean McKenzie. So Sean McKenzie thinks it's not going to be a pay-per-view either way. When is Chad Mendes coming back? It seems like this guy's been suspended for steroids for 7 years, right? He keeps on posting these pictures where it looks like he's back on steroids on Instagram. Let me pull up Chad Mendes. And we can do this too. Let me know if there's any Instagram accounts you want to creep on. We'll creep on them motherfuckers. Let's see. Chad Mendes. Chad Mendes. All right. So this guy over here, Chad Mendes, has been out for a minute. He's been training a lot. Justin Timberlake. What the fuck is he posting? By the way, this halftime show was complete trash. Let me know how many people saw the Super Bowl. It was garbage. Damn, I'm loving a camel elk print, TJ. All right. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Yeah, it's fucking Darth Rockhold.
Oh my God, Darth Rockhold on the line. Jesus Christ. Darth Rockhold, what's going on?
Man, I'm just enjoying the fucking AIDS tonight. It's kind of progressed past HIV where it's full-blown AIDS, but I'm hanging in there, man.
Yeah, well, it's the best we could do. Now, Darth Rockhold, you have a big fight this weekend. Even though you sound a little bit like Darth Bane. Darth Rockhold, are you nervous about this weekend? Do you have any predictions? And what should we look for in this fight?
I mean, yeah, I've been training on the beaches of the sunny West Coast. Like, with the toes in my sand, I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking ripped as fuck. I think I'm going to win it, though. I mean, seriously, I think that fucking Romero's, his pedigree, man, in terms of his wrestling, back in the early 2000s, Romero was regarded within the amateur wrestling circuit as the best guy at that time. Like, he was, he never medaled gold, I don't think, in any of the Olympics that he took part of, but he's a general monster. But if you look at his resume and his past fights, he's not a hard guy to take down.
Mm-hmm.
So with wrestling offense, he's not the hardest dude to take down, but it's so hard to keep him down. And I think that with Luke Rockhold, it really is an interesting puzzle, or at least he presents a piece to that puzzle where he might be able to nullify that. Because if you look at what he's done to hit all of his past opponents, especially with Weidman, how he fucked him up in that fourth round when he got top control. Weidman's a world-class grappler.
Yep.
So I think that if it goes down to the ground where Rockhold can actually gain top control, I think that it's going to be a different game than anyone that Romero has faced at that point. So, like I said, he's not a hard guy to take down, but he's a hard guy to keep down. And I think that Rockhold's the one guy in the division that can hold him down and smash him. So I'm going to probably predict a round 3 or 4 finish, either TKO due to strikes on the ground or probably submission.
All right, there you go. Darth Rockhold calling in.
All right, man.
So, yeah, it's tough for me to see Rockhold losing this fight. The interesting part about this fight, too, is both fighters are notorious slow starters, right? If you think about it. Yoel Romero is not the quickest of starters. Rockhold the same way. But when it comes down to it, I just feel that Rockhold is the better, well-rounded fighter. He is a goddamn bear. even though Yoel Romero has all that muscle and this and that, Rockhold is maybe not the smartest person with his tongue, but he's definitely has some good fight IQ. And this man over here is fantastic when he has you on top. When he has you mounted, you're fucked. You are fucked. Rockhold is diesel on the ground, and he's no joke on the feet too. You know, he's got some nasty head kicks, and I think Rockhold, I don't know. I just feel some people say, hey, his chin has been tested, and Michael Bisping knocked him out. So, you know, I think that Michael Bisping fight, you might want to just say that might have been luck with that fight. Although I loved watching that Rockhold get knocked out there. This fight's going to be a different story. The number 2 fighter, Luke Rockhold, I have a tough time seeing him lose his fight against Yoel Romero, who's 40 years old now, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yoel's a beast. Don't get me wrong. He's a savage. I mean, the guy's a specimen. He's 12-2-0. And, you know, his last loss was to Robert Whittaker that went the decision, right? Could have went either way. It was a fight or night. It was a fantastic fight over here. But if Robert Whittaker beat him, and Robert Whittaker's, you know, he's a gem of a fighter, I think Luke Rockhold could do the same, if not finish him. So I agree with Darth on that one. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines. This is the MMA Holes. The MMA Holes Hour is what we do on Mondays. So drop a sub if you're not subbed. Slap the bell. Share these videos. Like these videos. We have 35 likes over here. And thank you for all these wonderful, wonderful donations. Bring me the fucking boy. All right, let's see. Super Bowl commercials suck too, but the Eli Manning versus, what's it called? David Beckham, the dance-off. The, I had the time of my life. The Dirty Dancing commercial. What did you guys think about that? It's funny. They said all 3 times Eli Manning has made an appearance. Tom Brady has lost every time. And Eli Manning made an appearance last night as well. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Hey, it's your boy Chris from the desert.
Chris from the desert.
Beastling.
Hey, Christian, what's going on?
Hey, buddy. I just wanted to get some opinions from you, if you could just speak on it, of maybe the possibility of having Brian Ortega coming in and taking that spot against Frankie Edgar, see if he could pull off. And I don't know. I think he could pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that submission pedigree to make it happen. So he's also one of the guys who's in the fold.
Yeah, he is in the fold, and that's what everyone's talking about before Cody opened his mouth. You know what? The Brian Ortega fight seems like the fight that's more likely to happen, because I have a feeling they're going to still dangle Cody around if that DJ thing doesn't work. You know, if DJ kind of doesn't work, you know, that fight doesn't work out, Cody's the only logical fight for TJ. So there is probably a better chance of seeing Ortega. Another reason why, too, is we don't know what the hell the title fight is going to be for that card. So I think I'd rather see Ortega versus Frankie. I think I'd rather see that fight. When it comes to who's going to win it,
Well, the possibility, and here's one thing about it, Chris, is that you know how the UFC likes to hand out interim belts like they're candy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're coming out left and right, so they might even do it to save the card. They might just make it an interim title, because Frankie's really the number 1 contender, obviously. So he would be holding it down. Depends on how long Max is going to stay out, because he's talking like it was pretty serious. It's a pretty serious injury.
Well, if Max is talking about going to 155, which he has made reference to, who knows? Maybe they will make an interim belt. Maybe they'll say, yeah, Max is thinking about going to 155, and they will make an interim belt. I hope they don't do that. You know, I kind of hope that they find a real title fight there.
I'm getting sick of those interim belts, man. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Who do you say? So you think Ortega or Frankie Edgar? Who do you have in that fight?
You know, man, I think I've got Ortega. I like what I've seen. He's been very consistent with what he does. His boxing's coming along. He's getting good to get the fight where he needs it to be, up against the fence, you know, kind of use his size, because he's a pretty big dude for featherweight. He's got a good frame for it. So Frankie's speed might be a little bit of a problem, but if Ortega can get his hands on him, I think he'll pull off a slick submission. I mean, the guy just pulled a freaking a guillotine, a flying guillotine against the fence against Cub Swanson. And Cub Swanson's a legit black belt. So,
yeah.
I mean, I can see him do that to anybody in that division.
All right. Thank you, Christian, for the call.
All right. Take it easy.
All right, so Christian Beasley coming in there. And Ortega, look, he's on a 5-fight win streak over here. Submission, KO, TKO, submission, KO, TKO, fight of the night. And this one was a no contest over here. Ortega's on a tear. You know, it's still tough. See, now this fight here, I still have to go with the answer on this fight. Ortega is bigger. He's younger. You know, he's a strong kid. He's got some serious ground and pound, and my man he could knock you out as well. But I don't know why with this Ortega. I just feel that Frankie would win this fight. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Brian Ortega versus Frankie the Answer Edgar. I keep on thinking too of Jesus Christ, my throat. Fuck. My fucking throat was like closing in on me. It's like, I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. Ah! Yeah, I go Frankie on that fight, but you know, you got a guy that hasn't lost, a guy is hungry and a legit contender, made it easy work of Cub Swanson. I don't know. I feel Frankie has the edge in that fight. I have to go Frankie with that one. What do you guys think? What a cool guy, says Greg. He got MMA-Hole minivan stickers. That sounds like a great idea. What's an MMA-Hole minivan sticker? Wonderful, wonderful. Jackson Schultz says Ortega for the win. Ortega will be champ, says Olympia Lowlife. Now, I don't disagree with that. I can see that happening, but I don't know. In a fight against Frankie at this stage of the game, it's tough to go against Frankie in that one. Cody, for some reason, scares me against Frankie. Ortega, I don't know. Who cares? Me too. Drop the N-word. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate all the love. Love you, trolls. This is Christian Beasley. Ortega sounds like some a Mexican chip and dip sauce I had last Saturday because it's Kenshiro Ryu. Frankie versus Eamon. Who remembers that? Now, Frankie Edgar, man, I tell you what, after he beat up on, what was the Mexican kid that he beat up on Frankie? Frankie the Answer Edgar. What was his name? The young kid, a stud, coming in there. Frankie destroyed him. Rodriguez, Yair Rodriguez. There we go. In his last fight over there. That was a coming out. Now, think of what he's done, Frankie, okay? Frankie Edgar, his kryptonite is Jose Aldo, right? That's his kryptonite. He beat Jeremy Stevens. Jeremy Stevens has been on fire lately, right? He beat Chad Mendes. He not only beat him, he knocked him out in the first round. A roided up Chad Mendes. He went 5 rounds with Uriah, but that was a shit fight. I like to forget that. Frankie's beaten Cub, BJ Penn, which was a disaster after the Ultimate Fighter. Oliveira, another one over here, which got down to 2013. But his losses, if you look at him, now he's got Benson Henderson, which was just years ago. 2 Bensons, 2 Edgars. It's pretty funny. He's got certain kryptonites over there. But, I mean, Frankie has been around forever. He knows how to win a fight. Cody Garbrandt, for some reason, is a tricky one for me to figure out with Frankie. But when it comes to Brian Ortega, I still have to go with Frankie, the Answer Edgar, with that one over there. Going with the East Coast guy. 516-522-0267. 50 watching. What's up, friends? If you're not subscribed to the MMA-Holes, give us a sub. Drop us a sub. We're on a quest to 7,500. Thank you again for the donations. I do appreciate it. Hey, stop being a dick. There's 50 people watching, 36 likes. This is unacceptable. This is absolutely unacceptable. And
It's time to rant. It's time to rant. Chris is gonna rant and piss people off. It's time to rant. It's time to rant. Get ready for a rant and get pissed off. If you care, go away. I don't want you here anyway. Chris is gonna rant. Chris is gonna rant. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Shit, fuck, fuck.
what the fuck? 38 now. What are you guys, the fucking like Jews? This is ridiculous. We got 40 likes and 50 people watching. What are we doing over here? Get your stupid fingers and put it on the goddamn like button. Is it so hard to like a goddamn video? Is it so hard? Get your fingers and put it on the fucking like. It's that simple. You just click the fucking like. You put the thumb, you put it up in the air. I don't know what you're waiting for. Get your finger on the like and stop being a bitch. 42 likes over here. Let's keep it going. Get those likes going. Stop being a bitch. It's not that hard. You put the thumb, you put it up, you make the 10 more like song play. 42 likes. Like the shit out of this video. And let's party.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
Stop being a bitch.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
You would think that sometimes people won't like a video. People won't like a video because it's like chopping their arm off. They'd rather chop their arm off than hit a fucking click button to like a goddamn video. I'm not asking you to donate, or you can dislike it too. That's fine. It's as long as you're interacting, I'll give a fuck. But just slap the fucking thing. If you're enjoying it, you fucking hit the like. If you don't like it, then you hit the thumbs down. It's a big deal. It's not the end of the world. It really isn't the end of the world. You just hit that like. All right? If you're watching a video and you're like, oh, I'm having a good time here. I like this chat room. It's a cool bunch of people. You hit the fucking like. Jesus Christ. The fuck? Who you got winning this fight? Rockhold or Romero? Joey Faggoter. I said it before. I'll say it again. I am going with Luke Rockhold, FTW. Luke Rockhold for the win. I really like Rockhold in this fight. I really do. I think Rockhold's got this one in the bag. What is the... Hold on. The odds and shit like that. Do they have the odds over here? Oh, here we go. Odds. And there's nothing yet. I'm curious what Rockhold Romero odds are. Hold on a second. I'm on the fucking... Let's see. Luke. Rockhold. Yoel. Romero. Odds. I'm curious what the odds on this. Odd Shark. Let's see. Luke Rockhold, Yo Romero, 60% in favor. So people are picking you, Luke Rockhold, in this one. Actually, you know what? This is what I'm interested in about. Check this out. This is our UFC Pick'em League over here. And that's right, Mystic Moss came in second. But you guys, we're going to do it again. Sammy, I'm going to be sending out your wristband. Congratulations. Sammy won our Pick'em League 2 weeks in a row. So good job by Sammy over there. But let's see. Picks. I'm curious what people are picking over here with this one. Wow, it's really close. Really close. Majority are picking Rockhold, but it's only a 51% by decision. And then Romero, 49% with KOs over here. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, I don't think it's that close. Maybe I'm crazy. There's certain fights that I see and I love Rockhold in this fight. But you never know, right? Good that Last Potato is dropping the N-word in there. Good for him. Letting it all out of his system. I'm a WAP guy, so I don't get triggered. Unless Romero maybe has a new apple juice, his planetary assault system. I have 19 subs. All right, that's awesome. Good for you, Greg Blaze. Good job. Christian, you need for sure to stay hydrated, dude. A shit ton of water and Gatorade. So Darth Bane's trying to help him out. Luke, Rockhold, Skywalker. And he finishes it with a spoiler. And that movie sucked anyway, so read the spoiler over there. It blew. Rockhold gets hit. That's why, says Olympia Lowlife. He does get hit. It's true. He does. Rockhold is sexy, says Greg Oden. Romero can sleep Luke if Rockhold survives the onslaught. He'll win by submission. But you guys got to remember, Romero used to be savage in the first round. He slowed down tremendously, and he is a slow starter, especially as of late. You know, he conserves the energy. He does pack a wallop, but he doesn't come in guns blazing. You know, there were other fights that he has, but as of late, he hasn't been doing that. I don't see him coming in guns blazing in this one either. And Luke Rockhold is a slow starter too. So I mean, it's curious. It's going to go to the second round, in my opinion. It's just a matter of what will happen in that second round. And I feel that Rockhold is just going to get comfy and cozy, and he's going to fuck him up. Christopher Shelton says the Han Solo movie trailer looks lit. Now, here are my thoughts on the Han Solo movie trailer. Okay, this happened during the Super Bowl. Okay, the first one that they shown, I thought it looked like dog shit. I thought it looked like absolute dog shit. And I'm a Star Wars fan. Okay, I think Star Wars is a fantastic series of movies, except for the last one. The last one was garbage. But and Rogue One sucked too, and all the prequels sucked as well. But the Han Solo movie looked like Disney like literally ripped the ball sack off of Star Wars and then shoved the movie right in front of our face. It honestly looked like a goddamn cartoon. It looks weird. Chewie looks goofy. Looks like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know. It's just bizarre. The second trailer that I saw today looks a little bit better. So I say the second trailer gets me a little bit excited. The first trailer was complete horse shit. Complete Wookiee shit is what I say with the Solo trailer. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about that. And if you care, don't care, or you could lick my balls. We're going to be winding this down soon. Get the calls in 516-522-0267. Get your thoughts in. I'm going to wind it down to the Wednesday show. So we'll see you for that. Fuck Rogue One, says Darth. Yeah, Rogue One is like so forgettable. We all knew Solo dies, asshole death. Pointless to make a movie about him, says V. So V says it's pointless. The new trilogy sucks, obviously, says Christopher Shelton. Good night, Christian. Planetary Assault System says, looks like SJW and feminists made the movie. Space Leia legit had me dumbfounded. Said, oh, God, Darth's talking about the last fucking movie. How many people saw The Last Jedi? I need to jump onto the second channel and literally vomit on some of these trailers. I don't. The Star Wars thing it's falling apart. The wheels are falling off. Deadpool 2 looks better. Deadpool is fantastic. The first one was fantastic. I'm hoping the second one is just as good. I love Deadpool. It's great stuff. I love me some Deadpool. Oh, I'm so happy the sink of the real isn't here. Nice and peaceful before bed, says V. V, thank you for hanging out, man. Appreciate you chilling from across the world. Sean McKenzie says, Disney is ruining Star Wars. I blame George for being an ass clown and selling it to them, says Sean McKenzie. It's way different, man. Now Disney has its hold. I just like, I get, please, no more. Late Night Smoker, I've said my Hail Marys fuck off. Palpatine killed Plagues around the same time Obi-Wan killed Maul, says Christopher Shelton. Fuck Han Solo. Give us an old Republic movie with Darth Revan and Malgus. Now, I'm not... Listen, I'm a Star Wars fan. That's a little too much for me. You're making my head explode with these weird fucking Sith names and shit like that. I know what I see. I didn't like watch the cartoons of the Clone Wars or any of that shit. But anyway, Star Wars more like Boar Wars. Boar Wars. There you go. Black Panther looks excellent. Jose Rodriguez. Black Panther does look pretty good. It will take a lot for me to go to the movies. Like I might get suckered into the next Jurassic Park. I've seen every Jurassic Park in the movies. But why pay to see a movie anymore, right? I know this is a fucking UFC stream, but movies are fucking ridiculous. I don't know. The price is through the roof. Star Wars always gets me back, but I get so disappointed. They should remake Willow. How many people in the chat? How many? Post Reloaded says they should remake Willow. How many people in the chat know of Willow? Hit me with the one in the chat. Willow's the little fucking midget with the stick. That crooked stick. He's like, little fucking wizard with a stick. Jesus Christ. I haven't heard about that movie in years. God damn. Talk about bringing back my childhood. Anyway. All right, guys. So here's the deal. Rockhold versus Whitaker is this weekend. UFC Fight Night, right? UFC Fight Night 221 will be going down this Saturday, and we'll be doing some talking. We'll take one more call. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Hello. My name is Jamal.
Oh,
Every 60 seconds in Africa, they need Spanish. Together we can stop this.
Yeah.
Please spread the word. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That was a very polite George Cole. Thank you very much. That was wonderful. All right. So this, what the fuck is going on? This Wednesday will be, I can't fucking talk. Wednesday will be back for 9 p.m. Eastern time for the Wednesday show. TGIW will be back live and in action. There are 4 shows. T-Man, Kobe's Corner, myself, Jessie Bell Hill, the moderator of the chat. Go give her a subscription. Jessie Bell Hill is wonderful as well. And we will be doing that Wednesday, discussing Fight Week. FoodCore Fridays is Friday, so we'll be back for that as well. It's good. I feel good at this time slot. It's good to see you guys at night. And Legend with Tom Cruise. Oh, my God. You guys are whipping them, all the old ones out. You know what? Fuck the MMA shit. In the comment section down below, when this thing shuts down, let me know what movie What movie is like the cringe movie from like back in the 80s or early 90s or some shit like that? Even if you want to go as far back as the 70s or, I don't know, early 2000s. Give me your cringiest movie. Like Legend, Jesus Christ. Willow. Give me like that shit movie in the comment section down below. I would love to see what you guys bring up. Willow got me thinking of like old weird shit. I do appreciate all the love and support. You guys are wonderful, wonderful. And without you guys coming back, we couldn't keep doing this. So I thank everyone for keep on coming back. Thank you for the likes. Whoa. I can't shut this thing off at 48 likes. Throw 2 more likes in there, and we're going to end it with a bang. We're going to end it with a swole 50. 50 likes on the stream. We shut this shit down. Labyrinth. Now Pulse. Labyrinth is like goat territory. Love that. Dance, baby, dance. Dance, baby, dance. Where David Bowie and his fucking gigantic bulge. His penis bulge. I know exactly what you're talking. Freddie got fingered. Yo, George, that's like legit like one of my favorite movies ever. It's like my biggest guilty pleasure. Freddie got fingered. Oh my God. 10 more likes. Freddie got fingered. That fucking movie's hilarious. I don't care what anyone says. Dance.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I'm gonna get you stuck.
Fuck you.
Oh God.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die.
The Dark Crystal. Remember the Dark Crystal? With those weird puppets. All right, we're going to stop talking about movies. Keep the conversation going in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the love, the support, the swollenness, the sexiness. When we stop, just share this video and tell your friends. Tell everyone about it around the world. Thank you for the donations, too. I do appreciate it. You guys are wonderful, wonderful. And don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.